It's the National Football League on EA Sports, and the wait is over for this rivalry game. It's the Niners and the Hawks, and it's all just ahead on Madden NFL 25.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the beautiful city of Seattle. We welcome you inside Lumen Field, the home of the Seahawks. Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, ready for this battle in the NFC West, a division of haves and have-nots of late. Division that's produced the NFC representative to the Super Bowl for 4, Greg, of the last 6 years.
Yeah, it's very top-heavy, and it's really interesting to see kind of how that baton has been passed. San Francisco and LA, they've really been the belle of the ball over the most recent years. But it wasn't very long ago that the best team in football, arguably, was the Seattle Seahawks. And then you look what's going on down in Arizona. They probably surprised some people last year. They feel like they have their long-term stability at the quarterback position with that new staff. So I wouldn't be surprised if halfway through this year, we look at the NFC West and say, this is one of the better divisions in football.
And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Here come the 49ers, and they are led by Brock Purdy. You know the story, taken last in the 2022 draft. The last 2 seasons, he has led the Niners deep in the playoffs, and it's his 3rd season, Greg, as the QB for San Francisco.
Mr. Irrelevant. Well, I think it's safe to say, Mike, he has been anything but irrelevant since arriving in the NFL, and he is living proof. It doesn't matter if you're drafted 1st overall, or in his case, with the very last pick. What does matter is what you do with the opportunity once it's given to you. Nothing real flashy about his game. He simply gets the job done, and that's exactly what his team is counting on him today over these next 60 minutes.
So Kittle comes in motion. He's going to send it downfield for Ayuk. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. A big play there with Purdy to Ayuk. 52 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
They'll roll out here with Purdy. This one is hauled in. Are the feet in bounds? Yes! Touchdown, 49ers. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but, Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
Now Jake Moody for the extra point. It's up and good. And the 49ers will take a 7-0 lead. So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. On the return, it's Laviska Shenault. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Seahawks come on, and that means it's Geno Smith. What a story he's been. Real turnaround here in his 12th year now in the NFL. Came out to Seattle, backed up Russell Wilson the last 3 years. Greg, he has been the starter, and he runs this Seattle offense now.
I don't know about you, Mike, but my biggest takeaway from our meeting with him was just how important it is that they get off to a fast start. He made it very clear. They wanted to put their opponent on their heels right from the jump. So I think early in this game, they're going to come out swinging right from their opening whistle.
The tight end Fant in motion. That's caught. It's Kenneth Walker.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Every offensive coordinator has drive starters, meaning it's a completion, it's a run play that we feel great about, it's a screen. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
Here comes the third-year man out of Michigan State, Kenneth Walker. And he'll get past the marker. So he's got a first down on that gain of 5.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on second down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
He'll keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. On the bootleg, it's Smith. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
3rd and 6. From the gun, it's Geno. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
Here's Bell to return. Oh, hello! He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther. The Niners offense going to take over now for the second time. They lead 7-0 thanks to the touchdown on the opening drive. So try to double up here as they begin this drive 1st and 10. So Kittle comes in motion. The NFL's leading rusher a season ago, Christian McCaffrey. He'll get this ahead for about 3. The linebacker Jerome Baker there to make the play. On second down, Purdy. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon.
You know, Mike, anytime a team can go nickel or dime and come off the field with an interception, I just am constantly reminded of the importance of defensive back depth when you're building an NFL roster. I mean, think back. This is not the old NFL base 3-4, base 4-3. Offenses are going to roll out 2, 3, 4 high-level wide receivers at you in this pass-first modern era. If you can't roll out 5 DBs and all of them hold their own and be trusted to hold up, you are going to struggle defending these pass-first modern offenses.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is Walker. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's second down. The tight end Fant in motion. Play action now. It's Gino. That is caught. What a throw. Noah Fant. Touchdown Seahawks. Jason Myers on to attempt the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Seahawks will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. Good return, but he pays the price at the end. Picked up and thrown down. The Niners offense ready for this next possession. We'll try to break out of this deadlock. We are all even at 7 as they start this drive, 1st and 10. So Kittle comes in motion. They'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. And nothing cooking on that one. He'll be met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
They'll run the toss with McCaffrey. He'll push forward for about a yard. The linebacker Jerome Baker there to make the play. Third and long. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
A fair catch taken here, and it's going to come right at the 15-yard line. The Seahawks offense ready to come back out for this next possession. All even here in this opening quarter. And the drive will begin with 1st down. The tight end Fant in motion. Smith to throw on 1st down. That's caught by Tyler Lockett. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. Big start to this drive with a gain of 26. It's
pretty evident, Mike, when a quarterback and his wide receiver are operating on the exact same page. The anticipation, the timing, the accuracy of both the route and the ball. And when they're working together like this, that's the definition of teach tape.
The tight end Fant in motion. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. Once again, it's Walker. Finding space inside the 40. And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35. 22 yards, the pickup there. First down, Seattle.
There's a combination of footwork and vision. His ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
They put the tight end Brown in motion. And he'll get about 5. On second down, Smith. Firing right side, brought in by Brown.
Really nice job there defensively, playing the integrity of that zone defense so well. Anytime an offense is running these crossing routes or these underneath drag routes, they're trying to cause confusion with the underneath zone defenders. In this case, they all stuck to their reads. They all played their responsibilities. Secure the tackle after the catch, and they're not able to pick up any additional yards after the catch. Well, we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this 4th down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to them, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to come away with points.
The field goal unit on the sideline. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They'll try it now with Walker. And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on 4th down.
So this play by the middle linebacker is all about play recognition. Reminds me of a former teammate, Luke Kuechly. He knew the play before it was going to happen. Watch him. He diagnoses, he tracks the ball, and bang, makes a huge tackle, short of the yard to gain, forces the turnover on downs.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. They'll motion over Samuel. On 1st and 10, it's Purdy. That's caught. Christian McCaffrey. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Yes, you have to operate out of the backfield like a traditional running back. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection, and maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game. Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Out of the gun, it's Purdy. Has his man, it's Samuel. And he's going to have the 1st down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going. So a big third down hookup takes us to the break. Pair of sevens on the scoreboard. Greg and I back in the Great Northwest in a moment. Here's McCaffrey. Able to tiptoe around one tackler, but not a second. He'll be taken down for no gain right at the line of scrimmage.
Defensive coaches preach every day, Mike, swarm to the ball. Get as many hacks to the ball carrier as possible. And this is a great reason why. The ball carrier is able to make the first guy miss, but it was the pursuit from the rest of the defense that's able to get him down and keep him to no gain.
A short one there, caught by Kittle. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. He's got his man, complete to Pearsall. 15-yard pickup there. First down, 49ers.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
On 1st and 10, Purdy. He gets it to Samuel, left side. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. So Kittle comes in motion. To throw once more, it's Purdy. He's going to be out of bounds, but he's got the first down. A pickup of 8.
There's this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL, you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. Everyone talks about being balanced. But as you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more as long as you're able to remain effective and efficient. So far, their passing game has dominated here early, and that last pickup leads to a first down.
A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jerome Baker. He works free, right side. We saw it earlier, the defense on the quarterback with the earlier interception, and now Greg, not only do they pick him, they turn it into a pick 6.
And, Mike, the reality is this has just been a bad first half throwing the football. I mean, not only is it a second interception, but this time the defense gets their hands on the ball, and they're able to take it all the way back for the pick 6.
Now the point after try from Myers. He knocks it through. And the Seahawks will move out to a 14-7 lead. After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away. Deebo Samuel going to get a chance to return it. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. Here's the San Francisco offense, ready to take possession of the ball once more. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. The linebacker Jerome Baker there to make the play. Again, it's McCaffrey. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down forthcoming. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. He's going to take a shot down the field. And that is incomplete. Ricky Pearsall, the intended receiver. And it's going to be 4th down.
You know, Mike, there's the saying in the NFL, take what the defense gives you. But that's not always the case. Sometimes you have to force a ball downfield. Show the defense you are willing to take big shots. Even though they weren't able to connect, it's going to have an impact the rest of the game.
He'll take this in back at the 16. Oh, how about that hit? Wow. He took a pretty good lick at the end of that one. The Seahawks offense and Kenneth Walker ready to take over once more. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. And he's going to struggle to get back to the line, maybe a yard. The big defensive tackle, Javon Hargrave, brings that one to an end. Here's 2nd and 9. Working out of the gun, Smith. Complete to the former Buckeye, Jackson Smith-Njigba. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line. First time he's caught a ball here tonight, and it is good for a 1st down.
Well, so often we see quarterbacks standing in the pocket, holding it, seeing if they can create something downfield. Well, not that play. That play was simple. Snap the ball to the quarterback, spit it out into the hands of your receiver, and let's see what he can do.
On 1st down, here's Geno to throw. This one is complete to DK Metcalf. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. First time they've looked his way tonight. Good time to do it. It's a 1st down. Geno to throw. Metcalf makes the grab again. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. It's good for a Seahawks 1st down.
The offensive line doing a great job opening these run lanes. They have been there this entire 1st half, and I think if I'm this play caller, until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away, I think I'm just going to keep turning around and handing it to that guy.
And he'll gain yardage and able to get down at the end of the play.
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down on the ground.
The run up the middle, it's Walker. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is. First down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
Straight ahead, it's Walker. Fighting off defenders here. He'll churn forward and pick up 3. Two minutes to go here till halftime. We're back to Seattle after this. Throwing on second down. Smith. Adds to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete. DK Metcalf was the intended target. Now it's going to be third down.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
From the shotgun, it's Smith. Oh, man, left wide open. Good play design there. Tyler Lockett. Touchdown, Seattle. Greg, that looked easy. We often talk about how condensed the space is down here in the red zone, but he got wide open that time.
I think anytime you see a guy that wide open, Mike, it comes down to not everybody in the secondary doing their job. Maybe someone's trying to do a little bit too much, and it backfires. You have to understand, what is my role within the coverage? Just focus on that, because when you don't, it leads to coverage breakdowns, and they don't get a lot easier than that one.
Myers, good on the extra point. And the Seahawks will take a 21-7 lead. After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away. Samuel, gonna see what he can do. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. The 49ers offense getting set to get back to work. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Gotta get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. So Kittle comes in motion. The connection made to Ayuk. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
Well, it wasn't the most exciting throw of the day, but I want you to watch, Mike, is the suddenness of the route runner. Change of speed, change of direction. Those are the qualities of great route runners, and this guy's certainly one of them.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down. So Kittle comes in motion. 3rd down. Purdy. And that is incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
They will send Mitch Wishnowsky out to punt this away again, as he is on to punt it away for San Francisco. Now the return. Oh, hello. He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther. The Seahawks offense and veteran Tyler Lockett getting ready to get back to work. The lead is a couple of touchdowns as this drive kicks off 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Smith. Outright Smith and Jigba has it. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll stop it just over a minute remaining in this first half. Gino now on 1st and 10. A throw on the move is caught. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. A pickup of 12 yards. First down, Seattle.
Anytime you have a running back like this, it's more about just how many ways can you get the ball in his hand. He's had a great game today so far on the ground. Now they're starting to find ways to get him the ball through the air, and that is a handful.
In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Timeout Seahawks. That is their second, as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the gun, it's Gino. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
Just can't seem to get anything going on every ensuing snap. They just continue to go backwards and backwards and backwards. They've got to find a way on 1st and 2nd down to stay ahead of the chains so 3rd down is not so daunting.
Now Seattle will use the final timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go until halftime. What can they do here? This is 3rd and forever. On the ground, it's Walker. Timeout 49ers. That is their second, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in half number 1. Michael Dixon heading back out to punt, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Oh, how about that hit? Wow. He took a pretty good lick at the end of that one. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. And he'll get this ahead to about the 25-yard line. So we come to halftime in this 2-touchdown game, as we'll send you over to Orlando, our EA Sports halftime report with the coach. Jonathan, all yours.
Okay, Mike, thank you. More from you and Greg in a moment. But for now, welcome one and all to our EA Sports halftime reports. For the Seahawks in the first half, they were led by their quarterback, Geno Smith. He fired his guys into the lead with 2 first-half touchdown passes as they were looking like a well-oiled machine in the first half of play. The highlights are fairly one-sided to this point. It's a 2-touchdown difference here at the break, but I wouldn't call this one over just yet. I think there could still be some fireworks yet to come.
All right, Coach. Thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. This offense ready for their next possession, led by their running back. And he's had trouble getting on track in this one. Really limited space to find an opening. The defensive front stopping him multiple times. Generally, he has not been a big factor in this game to this point. So they come to the line for first down and 10. They'll go play action. It's Smith. He'll get this complete to Walker. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Now Walker. And he'll only get it to the 26-yard line, setting up second and long. From the gun on third down, Smith. Smith and Jigba there for the catch. 11 yards for number 11. And a first down.
Mike, think back to our conversation during the break. We've kind of both asked ourselves, are they content with this double-digit lead? Do they come out and play conservative here in the second half? Well, it took exactly one play to get our answer. They continue to get chunk plays like this. This thing could get out of reach fast.
Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10. From the gun, here's the give to Walker. He'll inch forward for maybe a yard. The big defensive tackle, Javon Hargrave, brings that one to an end. The tight end, Fant, in motion. Off the play fake. Smith. Lock it. Downfield, he's got it. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
Well, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
Not much happening there, just a short gain. A handoff, running left is Walker. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Lane closed quickly, and here comes third down. Throwing is Smith. Got it with Smith in Jigba. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8. play action now. It's Gino. That is caught at the 3. To the goal line and in. DK Metcalf. Touchdown, Seahawks. Myers now to add the PAT. The kick is good. And the Seahawks will extend this third quarter lead. After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away. This one taken at the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. 49ers offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. They find themselves down 3 touchdowns here, needing to flip the script in a hurry. And they'll start it here on first down. From the gun, it's Purdy. Downfield, and it's caught by Ayuk. And he'll be taken down at the 10-yard line. A big play there with Purdy to Ayuk. The gain is 64.
They really showed off their connection on that pitch and catch, Mike, and just really good ball placement and really good separation downfield. And when those two things align, it's just really challenging for a defender to stay with him and take that play away.
So after the big play to start, now we have first and goal. And they'll run here with McCaffrey. And he will get into the end zone. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, San Francisco. On is Moody to add the extra point. The kick is good. And the 49ers are able to cut into the deficit. So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. A return now from the 4. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. So now, out comes the offense, led by their quarterback as they take over once again. And he's had it going in the first half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now, they'll try to keep it going. Set to go now on 1st and 10. On the bootleg, it's Smith. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage. We see quarterbacks do that all the time, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
And he'll move this ahead for about 4 yards. Devondre Campbell brings him down. Smith from the gun on 3rd down. This one complete to his tight end Fant. It's a gain of 10 yards. It's good for a Seahawks 1st down.
3rd down is when we see so many tight ends around the league really make their money. They operate in the middle of the field. They're a big, easy target for the quarterback, and even if they are covered, Mike, they're not really ever covered.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Here's a handoff to Walker running to the left. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another 1st down.
Pretty much just more of the same from what we saw with this back in the 1st half. And he doesn't need much. He gets a little bit of space, and then he can create the rest. It's the combination of patience, vision, and then the burst to hit the hole once he sees it. This guy's been a handful all day. Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Here's a 2nd and 12. Now, Gino. Connected with the tight end. That's Fant. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. 2 times they've connected on this drive now. This one for 21 yards and a 1st down.
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
He's got a man. It's Metcalf. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
Just take what the defense is giving you. When you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, hitch routes, quick game, now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
Off he goes.
I love this call, Mike. 2nd down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. But a nice job by the quarterback, realizing there's nothing downfield. Take off, turn into a runner, pick up the 1st down.
Smith in Jigba, the man in motion. On play action, Smith. He'll run again.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Off the play fake, it's Smith. This one caught at the 4. So the Seahawks are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And this is the blueprint, Mike. The ability to sustain and maintain possession and methodically move the ball down the field in the process. they've been in complete control. They've been able to dictate what they want to do offensively and make the defense react. The defense has had step is, can they come away with 6? Because anything less than that after this long drive would be a bit of a letdown.
Here's a chance to put this game away. First down and goal. Here's Walker. And he will not get in from there. In fact, I think he was shoved backwards a little bit.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
One more time with Walker. And that big offensive line. Clearing space. He's in. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Seattle. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Now the point after try from Myers. He's got it. And the Seahawks will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away. Here comes a return from the 3. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
Well, Mike, sometimes we try to make NFL football a lot harder than it is. When you have a reliable target like this, and he just continues to get open and you realize the defense simply can't cover him, there's no reason to look anywhere else. Not only has he put together a tremendous game statistically, but he's just been flat-out dominant.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Out of the gun. They'll give it to McCaffrey. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. Throwing on 2nd down is Purdy. That's complete to Pearsall. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7. Out of the gun, it's Purdy. That's caught by McCaffrey. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
He'll go right and find his running back. And it looked Looks like he's going to have the first down. What great work after the catch to extend the drive.
Well, you're not going to find a better back in the NFL than Christian McCaffrey. I mean, whether you're handing the ball or passing the ball, it doesn't matter. The ball in his hand is a good thing for any offense, and just went over 500 catches for his career last year. That's the most of any active running back in the league.
Throwing it right into the hands of his running back, and they're going to work this down inside the 45. A gain there of 10 yards. It's good for a Niners first down. Back to the air is Purdy. A toss left side, caught by his running back. That's 13 more on that play, and quickly another first down.
These can be tricky situations defensively, right? The game is all but over. Barring something unforeseen, you got this one in the bag, but you still want to finish on a high note. You still want to walk off the field and put an exclamation point on what's pretty much been a dominant performance right from the start.
He'll be taken down after a short pickup. It's at the 27. They'll come up on a second down and 8. They run once more with McCaffrey. That was some good downhill running to get him about 6 yards and set up a much more manageable third down. Whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. That's over the middle and caught by Pearsall. And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
I really like the balance that they've showed so far on this drive, Mike, and what that does is it makes the defense have to defend the entire field. The run game and the pass game, everything looks the same. There's no tells. So they can't afford to just dial up certain schemes to take away a run or a pass. They've got to defend the entire playbook, and so far they've done a great job on this drive doing just that.
Here's third down and a few inches. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. That's hauled in at the 2. He's going to have that first down. Gain of 6 as they convert on third down.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Throwing is Purdy. That one, take it in. Brandon Ayuk, touchdown, 49ers. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
Moody now for the extra point. He's got it. And the 49ers back within a couple of scores. It's 35-21. So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. On the return, it's Chenault. And he'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. So, out comes the Chicago offense as they get set to take over once more. Here's 1st and 10. They go play action with Smith. He'll get this complete to Walker. And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
A 2nd down throw for Smith. That's complete. It's Metcalf. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. Gino and his favorite receiver, Metcalf, connecting. And even 30 yards.
Well, I think one thing's for sure, Mike. I don't think we're seeing an offense that is comfortable with this late lead, and they for sure are not letting their foot off the gas. They're continuing to put pressure on the defense and say, hey, I don't care how much we're up by. We're going to continue to execute our passing game, and if there's opportunities downfield, we're going to continue to take them.
On 1st down is Smith. Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. And this is taken in by the defense. How about the defense getting to the quarterback, getting access to the ball, knocking it free, and coming up with the recovery?
I'd like to see the quarterback just be a little more secure with the ball, Mike. You can see he's just a little loose, especially when you're operating from the pocket. But give credit to the defender. Nice job attacking the ball, knocking it loose and recovering it, and that is a big takeaway here by this defense.
And remember now, all turnovers must be reviewed by replay, so this one is going to need a little closer look. At issue was the knee, or any other body part except the hand, down before the ball comes loose, and are the visuals convincing enough to overturn the call on the field? So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. They run with Walker. And he'll take this ahead for about 3. And that'll set up 3rd and long. So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. 3rd and long. We'll keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. And we'll see a timeout used by the defense, stopping it right out of the break. 1:57 to go in the game. On 4th down, the veteran Jason Myers for the Seattle field goal. And this will be from 42 yards out. Myers' kick is good. And the Seahawks will add to their lead here in the fourth quarter.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
So Myers back out there at the field goal a moment ago. Now set to kick this one away. Samuel going to see what he can do. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Brandon Ayuk heading back onto the field with his 49er teammates. The deficit is 17, so they got to start cutting into it soon. See if it starts here. 1st and 10. Purdy works out of the pistol. The outside, complete to Thomas. And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down. Shotgun snap to Purdy. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Now a 3rd and 2. They need 2. Here's Purdy. That's 3. 3rd time tonight he's been intercepted. And the Seahawks have excellent field position as they take over right at midfield.
Well, I think by now, Mike, we know where the biggest mismatch of this game has been. This defense is all over this passing game. Everywhere they look, they have defenders in the right spot. They've resulted now in 3 interceptions, all while forcing this offense to try to adjust their game plan on the fly.
The Seahawks offense ready to take over once more. They'll start with great field position right at midfield with a 1st down. Shotgun run now with Walker. And they'll take this down inside the 35. A gain there of 16 yards. It's good for a Seahawks 1st down.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
Once again, it's Walker. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Give him 10 more on that one. And another 1st down.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it. You know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
So it's a win here for the Seahawks. They put it all together against a very difficult opponent. There are not too many people who are giving them much of a shot coming in. But they rode the energy of this home crowd. Got some big plays on both sides of the ball. They're going to come away with the victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Seahawks. As we say, so long from Seattle.